Our seasons call it summer. And to make the story short, summer, as we have it there, summer is the warmest season of the year. So that's clear, that's simple for us to get the point here. It is the warmest season. I believe it's the hottest season as well, right? We can take it. Because normally most of the other seasons are a bit cold or it's not so hot. But on summer, it is the hottest season. I believe it is the season of holidays. I believe a couple of weeks without going to school, without having classes. So it is also the time of people taking their holidays from their job. So they want to enjoy. So basically, the season of summer is a season of us enjoying certain moments that have been expected for something. Or better to say, it is a season of conquest. We conquering something. We are finally getting the happiness or having the happiness of achieving something that we really, really want to have in life. So there is a season called summer. So the Bible says, guys, let us go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. The Bible says the following word. A time to love and a time to hate. So I want that you understand properly about these 2 points there as we speak about a season called summer. The Bible says there is a time for us to love, but there is a time for us to hate as well. So a person who wants to be blessed in this season called love life, they cannot skip one very important detail concerning that season. There is a time of a person to letting go how can I say that? The things they have been keeping within themselves. The Bible says there is a time to love, but there is a time as well to hate. The problem is that many young people, they keep the time of hate to get to the time of love. And this impedes the person to literally get the proper blessing or the blessing they want to have in their life because they are not yet ready to be on that season. I cannot be in the time of hate when I should be, when I want to be in a time of love, in a time to be with someone. Because it said here, the season of summer is a season of conquest. It's a season of you achieving something that you want a lot. And it can be even concerning your studies, concerning your career, concerning your job, whatever it may be. But the point I want to focus here today is the love life. So it's a time for you to be ready. So for you to be ready when it comes the season of a love life, you need to be ready within yourself. And that is where the Bible leads us to Mark chapter 12, as it says there, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. This is the first command. The second great command is you shall love your neighbor as yourself. So the second great commandment is not love your neighbor. It's love your neighbor as you love yourself. And that is the point I want to take for you today, guys. Because understand this, love is challenging. Love is challenging. So to love someone or to be in a relationship, it is a challenge because it requires sacrifice. And the first sacrifice that it requires is you go back to the Bible verse that I just read before, 31. Why it is a sacrifice, which says that you shall love your neighbor as yourself? Why it is a sacrifice? Because it requires you first loving God, second yourself. So if I'm not able to love God first and second myself, I won't be able to love anyone. So what is the point of me to be concerned about my love life? I want to find someone, I want to have someone, if I'm not yet loving even myself. So we had to start with me loving myself first. So if you're not able to love yourself, how can you be able to love someone? Because remember what I said in the beginning? A big answer that was love is a challenging. Love is a challenge because it will challenge you. So if today I'm not willing to find a way, to seek for ways to be healed within myself, how can I be able to find someone, to be with someone when I still hurt it within myself? Do you understand what I mean, guys? Do you understand what I mean? So the person needs to be healed within themselves. So if you are not healed, if you're keeping something, and that's not to go on a relationship, it goes as well the way that you see yourself, the way that you see yourself, what you think about yourself, how you take your own self. Because there are many of you, many young people, they are wounded within themselves, and they're not ready. So how do you see yourself? When you go there in the mirror and you look at yourself, what do you see there? How do you look at yourself? Do you look at yourself, put your own self down, despising yourself, feeling bad, feeling not good enough, feeling like, oh, I'm not like other people, I don't like myself. So there is a problem, and the problem is within yourself. The way that you see yourself. And it's not good for someone to be in a relationship if you see yourself in a bad way. If you see yourself in a bad way, so you're not able to love someone because you're not able to love yourself first. You just see your flaws, right, Camila?
Yeah, if you have many complex inside of you, you are not able to love someone. You are not, because even though you can end up to have a relationship with someone, but because you have so many wounds inside of you, you will not be able to understand the person. Sometimes you are going to feel down. Sometimes if you see other girl passing by in front of your boyfriend, you feel that I'm not beautiful like her, I'm not like her. He look at her, maybe he not look at her, but because you have so many complex inside of you, you think that you are not enough. You think that he will betray you one day. You think many things because you are not well inside. For you to have a relationship with someone, first you need to check up yourself. You need to see if you are well, if you don't have any complex inside of you. Because if you have, you are going to fight in your relationship. You are going to place yourself down all the time because you have many wounds inside of you.
So you need to analyze your own self. Because, guys, our happiness is started not in the other person. Our happiness starts where? Inside. When I found my wife, I was already well inside of me. I did not find that happiness on her. I found happiness already inside of me because I was well in my life with God. No more complex, no more insecurities, no more doubts, no more low self-esteem. So I was well within myself. So when I found her, I was ready for that relationship. But if I would find her broke within myself, it would be a problem. Because I would be always looking to have mistakes, to have flaws, and I would not understand her. I would be expecting something from her that should not give it to me. And that is what many young people end up doing. You end up expecting happiness, or to be happy, to be joyful in a relationship. You're expecting that someone make you feel well, that someone completely you. Yeah, is it that you expect? The person expects someone to complete them. to make them feel so happy. They say, wow, it is so happy to be in a relationship. It is so nice to be in a relationship. It does not work. You don't need to be expected from someone. Your happiness cannot come from someone. Your happiness cannot come if you find someone in love life, if you get married someone, if you start dating someone. No, not at all. Your happiness does not come from those things. Because I can say to you, there are people that even though they are single, they have no one, they like no one, they are well, they are happy. You don't need someone else for you to feel happy. So if you love yourself already, so if you are single, you are fine. If you have someone, you are fine too. Because within yourself, you are fine. It's like, as I said here, you love yourself already.